Somebody. But I've met guys from all over the state that I didn't know prior to this effort to try to straighten out this ridiculous labor rate situation. You know, over and over again for 32 years, we've asked for a labor rate increase. I've sent emails and letters, as I know many of you have. We've talked to insurers. What kind of response have we gotten? We've gotten no response. We've gotten responses like, there's nothing we can do. The state sets the rate. We've got responses like, well, my rate is, our rate at XYZ Insurance is X because we don't want to be the highest, we don't want to be the lowest, we just want to be in the middle, okay? Nobody has any thought about what is really happening to an entire industry. $40 an hour, repeat it, $40 an hour is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. That's like 1982 rate. That's what it should have been. Now I'm going to share some good news with you. I got a call from a state, from USAA last Thursday. It was a supervisor. The supervisor told me as of last Thursday, USAA is writing $50 an hour for body and paint, $52 for frame, and $58 for mechanical. I said to the person, I said, well, thank you. That's better than a sharp stick in the eye, okay? It's not enough. I want to give them credit for doing something, but it is not enough. It's not even close. If we follow HB 1111, do we know what the rate should be based on what the Consumer Price Index is? Does everybody know what it should be? It's going to be in the 70s. That's where it should be. And then it's going to go up every year based on CPI. And that's how the rest of the world functions. When your costs go up, you have to raise your rates. It's as simple as that. And it's absurd they think that we're going to continue to survive for $40 an hour. Okay? I'm going to name some names right now. Am I okay with that? Okay. Here's the names I'm going to give you. Lucky you reminded me this is my own personal opinion. So over the last 4 years, we have a posted labor rate that's gone from 55, it's up to 64 right now. That's what our personal rate is based on our expenses. That's what we charge when customers come in and they want us to repair their cars, okay? We have started balance billing the insurance industry, okay? It's given us no choice. We began the process in January. We are discounting that rate to the customer and trying to make it palatable for them. But we are collecting $10 an hour more than what the insurance will be to pay. And I want to share these names with you. There is the Gang of 15, otherwise known as the Insurance Cartel here in Massachusetts. The Gang of 15 consists of these companies, and this is in alphabetical order. And I also want to say, some are way worse than others, okay? Make that clear. But they're all of the same cartel. It starts with Allstate, Arbella, Commerce/Mapfre, Farmers MetLife, Geico, Hanover Citizen, Liberty, Main Street America, Norfolk and Denham, Plymouth Rock, Progressive, Quincy Mutual, Safety Insurance, Travelers, and last but not least, Vermont Mutual. Somehow have independently decided that $40 an hour is the number. And they're dead in their heels and they won't budge. Now I want to pay particular attention to the 3 insurance people who served on the labor rate committee came from Arbella, Commerce, and Safety. When the vote was asked to be taken about the approval for the committee to approve the report, the Labor Rate Commission report, 13 people voted. 10 people voted to accept the report, and then 3 people voted not to accept it. Who do you think those 3 were?
How many guesses do I have?
Commerce, Arbella, and Safety.
Bullshit.
I want to take this one step further. None of these companies have a soul or a heart.
Right.
They don't exist in either one. They do not have that. At the end of the last commission meeting, the safety representative came up to me, and he offered, he said, "Gosh, Chief, nice to meet you. If I can help you, here's my card, yada, 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 yada." And then they voted, and he was one of the 3 votes who voted to not accept the report.
Nice.
Is there any real caring at that level? The 3 people I sent on our commission have no clout, no ability to do anything. It's up the ladder to the corporate greed the guy so eloquently responded to. So this is what we're faced with. And never ever can we stop pushing forward to get a fair and reasonable rate. We owe it to our customers. We owe it to our employees.
That's
Every
right.
employee here, raise your hand and let's give you all a round of applause because you're the hard workers. We're all about ready for a nap. So I've got nothing else to say other than to say thank you all for doing all that you can. Keep the pressure up. Call your rep, call your senator. Do not let this abate. Keep going forward. And hopefully, by the end of the summer, we will have a labor rate that is fair, reasonable, and equitable to sustain our industry.
And a key part of that request is make sure that when you leave here, if you're in Boston right now, try to get into the State House and see if you're and ask them to do it. If you can't go in today, please make sure that you don't lose this opportunity. Strike while the iron is hot. Call them. These obviously, we're going to be on the news tonight. Everybody's going to be hearing about this. Get their attention by phone. Make the call. Your technicians, everybody. Not just you as a shop owner, but as we said, this is the future of this industry. I'd like to leave on a couple of notes. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm really fond of quotes. One of mine is from Henry Ford: coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. And that's what we want. We want House Bill 1111 and Senate 709, and when do we want it? Now! Right, because those bills will avoid a stagnation of the rate in the future. Once those bills are passed, the rate will increase based on your cost of doing business. And that's just like any other retail business out there. Another thing I'd like to read, and this hasn't been read, I don't think, in a very long time. I don't know if everybody is aware of the National Auto Body Council. It was actually started by a gentleman by the name of Chuck Sukala, and they have their mission statement and the statement about their association and their council. It states, and this goes for everyone here, I am part of an ethical, trustworthy, honorable business. I take pride in its professionalism and craftsmanship. I respect the law and the environment. I am a taxpayer and I participate in my community. I help my customers at their time of need. I am proud. Right. All right, and again, before we break up, we're going to continue to, protest and demonstrate as we walk around. I do want to point out there's one particular sign here which doesn't say it all, and I want to make sure it's clear for those who don't know our industry. Some may think that $40 is what our technicians are getting paid. No, that's what the entire business gets, and then has to dole it out. Who has one of those signs? I know I think Leo or Kiki or Elias had one. If you can hold it up for the... Yeah, great. All right, great. Thank you. So... Oh. Okay, thank you. Jim, although he's in protocol, just wanted to say hello. He was really upset. He called me this morning telling me he wasn't going to be able to make it. He said there is no place else that he would rather be than standing shoulder to shoulder with us and continuing the pressure on this bill. So give yourselves one more big round of applause.